Well, the sound of music will once again fill Pioneer Park. Q2's Russ Riesinger will MC Symphony in the Park on Sunday. So tonight he brings us a preview.
Definitely exciting to have the Billings Symphony back here in Pioneer Park this Sunday, not just for spectators who've had to go without live music, but also for the musicians who are happy to be performing again. The Billings Symphony Orchestra has been making beautiful music since 1951. Sue Logan and Randy Tracy have been a part of that for decades, but their love of music started much earlier.
I just adored classical music. I loved it. From the first I ever heard it, I fell in love with it. And that's the key, because if you don't love it that much, you are not going to practice enough to make it.
Randy joined the symphony in 1985. Sue a little later. He plays violin, she plays oboe.
I just like the sound. Mostly, musicians pick up instruments because they like the tone of that instrument, which is important, because if you're going to be practicing for hours by yourself and then playing,
you better like it.
You have to like what you're hearing, you know.
They're both glad to be back on stage performing in front of live audiences again.
It's nice.
I had some worries, you know, that I had maybe lost my mojo during 13 months of quarantining and only having Randy as a duet partner, you know. And so we got back for our first full orchestra rehearsal, you know, for the West Side Story production in May.
And both of us were like, "Now we're fine."
Yeah, and after about the first, you know, 5 or 10 minutes, like,
we're okay.
Like, no, this feels really familiar. Yeah,
we've done this before.
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
It was a love of music that brought them together. They met in the late 70s while playing for an orchestra in Colorado. They've also inspired hundreds of young musicians through teaching. And they never tire of performing for others, something they'll do this Sunday at Symphony in the Park.
It's not just a good orchestra for a town this size. It's a good orchestra. Mm-hmm. It compares with towns much larger. We do fully professional, very difficult repertoire, and we do really good performances of it. Mm-hmm. And it's exhilarating to do that. The fun gets started at 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. They'll have the instrument petting zoo, the kids conductor contest, and then the symphony takes the stage at 7 o'clock. Should be a fantastic evening of live music. At Pioneer Park in Billings, I'm Russ Riesinger reporting for MTN News.
All right, thanks so much, Russ. So glad Symphony in the Park is back.